Terry, another draw today, another fantastic performance from the team. Can't fault the team, and you must be wondering what you have to do to get a win.
Well, I can certainly fault the team, and when you're 2-0 down after, what was it, 20 odd minutes, we hadn't started the game and got what we deserved really, and 2-0 down and haven't really been in the game. It was only to the 32nd minute, I think, when Ross Draper had a shot, which the keeper produced a fantastic save from, that we started to play thereafter. And Connor Pepper he's only 18, but he's dragged us back into the game. He's chasing a lost cause, but managed to nick the ball ahead of Alan Maybury, and then was a great finish on the edge of the box. So he's 18 years of age. It was his full debut today. Got booked as well, so I had to take him off. I thought he might get sent off, but he showed tremendous energy, and I think we got a massive lift from his goal, and then able to get in at half time, back in the game, because at 2-0 down we were certainly well out of it.
Yeah, we talked on Thursday. We talked about having a couple of players out and having to shift things around, and you remain tight-lipped. And I must admit, we were surprised to see Graham Shinney playing in the middle today, but he had a decent game.
I thought he had a decent game in there, and I was loath to bring him, to put him back to left back, but Andre Blackman was injured, and it was an obvious choice to do that. And Gavin Morrison came on, so in the end we had to sort of switch it around and pull Richie back into midfield just to try and secure the point, because at that stage. The last 5 or 6 minutes, Hibs were going for the third goal and the winning goal. So, whilst we were trying to get that third goal ourselves, it was a case of, well, let's hang on to what we've got. So, but I mean, in the end, Graham's is a natural footballer, so he can play anywhere, I feel. And he's played midfield for us before, probably when he was about 15 or 16. But he certainly got the ability to play in there, and it's another string to his bow as well. So. But I thought him and Connor Pepper especially were our two best players, and certainly looked as though they were trying to both those players get us back into the match, which they did.
And conditions look a little bit difficult underfoot today. A couple of players finding it maybe a wee bit slippery.
It was more than a couple of players. I think my whole team.
Does Pat like to keep the pitch watered?
Well, it was watered, and it was quite firm underneath. And players these days, in our day, we wear studs and that was it, end of story. And players these days don't like to do that. They wear blades and moulded soles and all this sort of junk. But you can't beat the old studs. But our players were slipping, and it's for me it's not acceptable that players put themselves out of the game just by slipping. That's a fundamental thing, aspect of the game, is that you stay in the game as long as you can. And we certainly Hibs benefited from our mistakes in that department. But it was a case of, well, see who slipped least more than anything else. Yeah. But it's not. I mean, you got to look at that, and that's totally unprofessional.
Yeah. And I mean, 2 goals apiece. That's 2 goals plus them, and 2 goals minus on our goal tally. I think that keeps us the second top goal scorer.
Well, we've scored in every game this season. Yeah. And their keeper's made some tremendous saves. Ryanat's made an unbelievable save from McPake late on as well. So it could have gone either way, I think, really, and both teams will feel agreed that they probably didn't score more goals. But we certainly made opportunities, and Billy Mackay came on with Richie, and then Phil Roberts came on as well, which was good. And it was a case of seeing if we could fashion up some more chances, but it was end to end, and we had to go for it in the second half, and we had to push on, which I felt we did. But in a way, Edinburgh seems to be a sweet and sour sort of place for us. We get 2 goals behind and then come back and score 2 as well. So
Connor certainly seems to like it here.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he scores in Edinburgh. Yeah, but I thought he was terrific. He showed a lot of bravery, a lot of desire. Just wonderful to see him play, and that's why you put him in the team, because he gives you enthusiasm, and he gives you a lot of energy in the team. He's a lovely kid as well. Fantastic professional. Just wants to do well for the club, and we're just delighted to have him with us.
And a quick look forward, we've got Stennismuir on Tuesday night, another trip back down the road.
Well, if we play like that, Stennismuir will feel they've got a great chance of going through, because that won't be acceptable against Stennismuir. I know we came back and scored, but we've got to apply ourselves a lot better from the first whistle. I think the way that we did that against Arbroath has to be our benchmark, and if we're going to get that same level of performance, then we'll be all right. But it's going to be difficult on AstroTurf as well. And Martin Corrigan's one of my old players, so I'm delighted that I'll be meeting him again, and also test out his red wine skills and see if he's got a decent bottle for us.
Thank you very much, Terry, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.